All right, little fifth graders, it is time to continue on practicing order of operations. Now listen, step number 1, brackets and parentheses. Do all the things that are in brackets. Do all the things that are in parentheses. Make sure you're following these steps inside the brackets and parentheses. Then it's multiplication and division, left to right. Whichever ones you come across. If you come across division first, you do that first. It's multiplication and division. And then your third step, do all the addition and subtraction from left to right. Whichever ones you come in contact with, moving from left to right. So, with your sheet of paper out, I want you to do this little sissy problem right here. Show your work on your paper, and then we'll check it once you are finished. Pause the video. All right, let's see how bad you did. Okay, step number 1 is brackets and parentheses. I have parentheses in this problem right here. So this is what must be finished or completed first. So 23 minus 11 equals 12. So I bring down the 3 times, and instead of writing down this problem in parentheses, I'm going to put the answer to it, 12. Okay, keep it all in order. All right, no more brackets and parentheses. Now it's multiplication and division, left to right, and that's all I have left. 3 times 12, 36. That is the final answer. Now that was an easy one. Let's step it up a notch. Okay, I'm going to leave the steps here. There's the problem. Solve it. Pause the video. All right, let's see how good you did. Let me make sure I got some room here to solve it. Step number 1, brackets and parentheses. I do have parentheses here, so that's what I must do first. 34 minus 24 is 10, so I'm going to rewrite this problem. 8 times 10, instead of this problem, I'm writing 10 minus 25. So no more parentheses. Now multiplication and division from left to right. Let's see if I have any of that. I do. 8 times 10. So I'll solve that next. 8 times 10 is 80. Bring down the rest of the problem. And then I'm left, well, there's no more multiplication and division, but I'm left with the subtraction problem. 80 minus 25, and that equals 55. 55 is your final answer. Check your work. See if you did not get 55, see where you got it wrong. All right, the next one. Solve this problem. Notice inside these parentheses, you got 2 things to do. That means inside the parentheses, you follow these steps right here. Pause the video. All right, let's see how good you did. All right, so brackets and parentheses first. I do have parentheses. That means this 15 minus is going to be the last thing. I'll go ahead and write that down because I know I'm going to have some more parentheses here because I got 2 things to do. We're only going to do one thing at a time. Inside the parentheses, I must follow these rules. So, I have to do multiplication and division inside the parentheses first. I do have division. 18 divided by 2 equals 9. So now it is 9 minus 4 in the parentheses. Do not eliminate the parentheses until you have done everything inside the parentheses. So now inside the parentheses, I just have 9 minus 4, which is 5. So now I have 15 minus 5. So there's really only one thing left to do. I really don't have to look at the rules. 15 minus 5 10. 10 is your answer. All right, moving on. Let's try a problem like that again. Solve that problem. You got more than one thing to do in the parentheses. Pause the video. All right, let's see how good you did. Brackets and parentheses first. No brackets, but I do have parentheses. I must do what's in here first. So, inside the parentheses, I have to follow these rules. There are no multiplication and division problems, but there are addition and subtraction. I have to go left to right. That means 6 minus 4 is the first thing I do. I do not do 4 plus 1 first. Remember, it's left to right, addition and subtraction. So going left to right, 6 minus 4 is the first thing. So 6 minus 4, of course, is 2. So now I have a new problem here. 9 times, parentheses, 2 plus 1, parentheses, minus 2. Now I still have parentheses, so I got to do that first. 2 plus 1 is 3. So now I can eliminate the parentheses. 9 times 3 minus 2. All right, all my parentheses are gone. So now, multiplication and division from left to right. So I have to do 9 times 3 next. 9 times 3 is 27 minus 2. And then now I only have one thing left to do, the subtraction. My answer is 25. Look at your work. See where you might have messed up if you did not get 25. All right, let's try another one. This time you have some brackets and parentheses. Let's see how you do. Pause the video. All right, let's see how good you did. All right, I have brackets. That means this 3 times I'm going to ignore. I've got to treat this part right here like it's its own problem. I get the answer to what's inside these brackets, and then I multiply it by 3 is really what I'm doing. Inside the brackets, you will have parentheses probably every single time. So that has to be done first. 4 plus 6, which is 10. Now, watch what I do. 3 times brackets, 10 minus 2, brackets. I do not get rid of the brackets until I have done everything inside the brackets. So now I got to do, because brackets is the first step. So now I got to do this first, 10 minus 2, which is 8. Now I can get rid of the brackets because I've done everything in the brackets. So it's 3 times 8. And there's only one thing left to do. Multiply 3 times 8. My answer is 24. And there you have it. One more practice before it's time for you to do your assignment for today. Let's see how good you do on that one. Pause the video. All right, let's see how bad you did. All right, I have brackets. That means this 18 plus, I'm not going to do that to the very end. I got to solve what's inside these brackets first. 8 times 3 is in parentheses, so I must do that first. 8 times 3 is 24. So, 18 plus brackets 24 minus 12 brackets. Brackets continue to go down until I have done all that is in the brackets. So now I must do 24 minus 12. 24 minus 12 is, of course, 12. So now I have 18 plus 12. So I know I don't have any multiplication or division. All I have is one thing left to do. Okay? It's 18 plus 12. The answer is 30. Look at your work. If you messed up somewhere, look at my work and see what you did wrong. You have to follow the order of operations, or you will fail. And you don't want that to happen. So there you have it, you little fifth graders. Another wonderful order of operations practice. My name is McGuire, and I'm here to say I like ice cream in a major way. You got the vanilla, the chocolate, the cherry, the grape.